Esta es la graciosa anécdota de cómo Patrick Stewart conoció a Messi. El profesor Xavier de X-Men estuvo cara a cara con Maradona y Cristiano, pero a su esposa solo le interesaba Leo, por lo que cumplió su sueño.
So I took, not a selfie, I took a photograph of Lionel Messi and my wife side by side. And then his wife said, and I want a photograph with you.
La Pulga es alguien que enciende pasiones en donde sea, tanto así que hasta las estrellas de Hollywood sueñan con conocerlo.
This hand was actually in the hand of Lionel Messi on Monday night. Not because I particularly wanted to meet him, but my wife did. Lionel Messi converted her to soccer. She had no interest in it at all until she saw how this man played ball. And I knew he was going to be at this event. I'd accepted an invitation to present an award because I'm also president of the academy of a Premiership football team in England, team I've supported since I was 7. And I knew there would be a lot of great, because it was an international event. It wasn't just the British Football League. And I didn't know that Messi would be there. But I hoped that he would, and I told my wife, if he's there, I will do everything in my power to bring the two of you face to face. And she said, what if he becomes my celebrity pass? I said, that's fine.
Messi apareció, pero llegar a él se convirtió en una difícil tarea.
It was really, really hard because there was security like you've never seen. You know, it might have been the royal family in attendance because there was Messi and Cristiano Ronaldo and there was the other great Argentinian, an old guy now. Maradona, thank you, Diego Maradona, la mano de Dios. He actually handed a ball into the net of the British goal in a match once, and you couldn't get to them. I was sitting on the front row, but right at one end of the cinema, and all these guys were at the other end of the cinema. And I decided when the show is over, I'm going to make a run for it. And they were saying, thank you, everybody. What a great night. Thank you. Wonderful. Come again next year. Blah, 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 blah. And I turned to my wife and said, you follow me and stay close. And I shot along the front of the theater between the edge of the stage and the front row. Excuse me.
Parecía que había una emergencia, pero todo lo contrario. La urgencia era conocer a Messi y nada más importaba.
Excuse me, I was saying, it's Patrick, I'm sorry, I embarrassed myself. I was saying, I'm Patrick Stewart, thinking it might have some impact. I arrived, and they were going, yeah, okay. And I saw Cristiano Ronaldo look up and go, oh, who's this guy? And I couldn't see Leo. He wasn't. He had actually turned around and bent down over his seat, and he's quite short, and so he just vanished behind everybody. And I stood behind him, and then he stood up and turned around, and we were face to face. And his face, you see, this is very emotional for me. He just beamed into my face, and I said, "Señor Messi, por favor, mi esposa." And they shook hands, and then I said, "Can I please take a photograph of the two of you together?" So I took not a selfie. I took a photograph of Lionel Messi and my wife side by side, and then his wife said, "And I want a photograph with you."
El encuentro marcó a Patrick y a su esposa. Y es que claro, no todos los días se conoce a uno de los mejores futbolistas de la historia.
That was only 4 nights ago. And as you can see, I'm still a little stimulated by it.
Lo cierto es que el relato de Patrick Stewart sirve para ejemplificar lo que significa Lionel Messi para el mundo. Y es que claro, es alguien que traspasó todas las fronteras y se convirtió en un ícono que todos quieren conocer, independiente de si se es fanático del fútbol o no. Y cada persona que ha tenido el privilegio de estar con él tiene una anécdota para contar aquel increíble momento.
I knew that he was, his wife is a really big fan, and I guess he listens to my music through her. But they tried to come to a couple of gigs, so that's why when I went to watch the game, they said afterwards he wants to say hi, and it wasn't like a because I'd known that he'd been trying to come to. I did a gig 2 days before, and they were trying to come to that, so it sort of made sense. But yeah, man, he's like an incredible player. He actually scored his first goal for PSG that night, so it was an amazing evening to see a stadium erupt.
No importa qué tan famoso seas ni cuál sea tu posición en el mundo, Messi siempre será alguien a reconocer.
We're honored to make you an honorary member and present you with your very own jersey commemorating the 2010 championship.
That's a good-looking jersey.
And as you know, the number 10 is the leader. So
Absolutely. That is me and Messi. We're right at that. Absolutely. Thank you so much.
Lo cierto es que los momentos en que se llega a conocer a un ídolo de decenas de millones de personas, como lo es Lionel Messi, son para atesorar por siempre. Y eso es algo que lo sabe muy bien Patrick Stewart, quien no podía dejar de fantasear con todo lo que tuvo que pasar para cumplir el sueño de su esposa de conocer al mejor jugador del mundo.
You see, this is very emotional for me. He just beamed into my face. And I said, Señor Messi, por favor, mi esposa. and they shook hands, and then I said, can I please take a photograph of the two of you together? So I took not a selfie, I took a photograph of Lionel Messi and my wife side by side. And then his wife said, and I want a photograph with you.